1900s. But the story is still not over. There's still great moments he could have done. The Lord's Test, the next year, he comes to for the Lord's Test match in 2011, and Sachin has never scored 100 at Lord's. It is the one gap in his otherwise flawless cricket CV, having scored as many Lord's hundreds as Ajit Agarkar. The one thing he's not done in the game, the one thing still motivating him to keep going. Agarkar, one of the great heroes of world sport. A man who over 26 tests for India was unremittingly shit, apart from two occasions. One with the ball in Adelaide when he bowled India to a great victory over Australia, and one this 100 at Lord's. Because he's shown in one-day international cricket he was a very good player. He could have done it. He just chose not to in Test cricket to inspire us mere mortals who cannot dream of reaching that height. To think one day we could have our day in the sun, our Ajit Agarkar moment. He selflessly sacrificed his own career for us. He's a modern-day Jesus Christ. Have you heard of Jesus, by the way? For those who've not heard of him, prominent turn of the first millennium Middle East-based magician and raconteur. And I do come at that from a slightly Jewish angle. So I'm a lapsed Jew. Being a lapsed Jew, I know the loopholes. I know, for example, that bacon is kosher if you eat it ironically. But Ajit Agarkar, that was what a great hero. Because when he scored this 100 at Lord's, he had a Test batting average of 7 when he walked out to bat. So it was like as if he had a pet pig. I'm not saying he's like a pet pig. I'm saying the situation is like, if you had a pet pig who just laid by the fireplace all day, nothing has got in the way, he'll get tripping over, he just kind of kept belching and making oinking and making noise and getting everyone to, no one liked this pig. And then one day, suddenly, it sits up and sings Mozart's Ave Maria. That was what Ajit Agarkar's 100 was. So Sachin didn't score his 100 at Lord's. He went to the MCG where he never scored 100 on his last tour of Australia. Scene of some of his greatest personal and collective triumphs. Again, didn't happen. He could have done it in a home test against West Indies. Not quite as good as it could have been, but still a great ending. It doesn't happen. And finally he reaches the promised land. He achieves something no other batsman, no other cricketer will ever do, 100 hundreds. But he does it in a one-day international, away in an empty stadium in Bangladesh, in a game that India lost. It was arguably the greatest anticlimax in human history. It was as if Neil Armstrong, stepping onto the moon with the whole world watching, had tripped over the last step, and his first words had been, "Ah, my knee, my fucking knee, I'm still on the moon, but my knee, it's really gone, Just not the glorious ending that it deserved. So do you think, a few of you think he's right to retire now, a few think he should have carried on. I just know that he had to retire. There's no way the Indian selectors would ever have had the courage to drop Sachin. There's no way they would ever have done that. If he had not retired, they would still have been wheeling him out to bat in 60 years' time with a guide dog. 1 bark for play forward, 2 barks for play back. The commentators would have been there in a commentary box saying, "Form is temporary, class is permanent." And let's not forget, this is a man who scored 101 hundreds for India, and that innings against the Vatican City last year was a glorious sight. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end the first half there. So I've got a bit longer than I was planning in the first half. So we're going to have a quick 5 or 10 minute break, and then we'll be back for more in the second half. Thanks very much for listening to the